It's very difficult for anyone. Abe has had years to do this. Right from the very start, he really invested in the relationship. He was willing to do anything, frequent trips to the United States, even nominating Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize, which brought him some criticism within Japan. The next Japanese leader simply doesn't have the opportunity to do that. If it is Suga, he also has the disadvantage that he's not really known internationally. He hasn't been foreign minister or defense minister. In that respect, it's Kono Taro who's in a stronger position. He was educated in the United States, speaks fluent English. He's known well in Washington, but he's really he's not got such a good chance. The other limitation is that it could just be a matter of months before Trump is voted out, in which case a Japanese prime minister wouldn't want to be seen to be too close to Trump, only then to be dealing with a Biden presidency.
Yes, indeed. I mean, the turnover perhaps potentially underway there. We don't know yet exactly how that will end up in November. But it also makes me wonder about relations with China and Japan, because other political commentators have noted what Abe did in areas to soothe relations with China at times. Do you think China will look at this transition underway in Tokyo as any sign of weakness? I mean, how do you think that power play ends up?
I think it could help Japan a little bit, actually. With Abe, because of his views on history, because of his visits to the controversial Yasukuni Shrine, it meant that he was quite an easy target for critics both within China and on the Korean Peninsula to really target Abe. Other figures in the race don't have the same baggage. Suga, for example, doesn't seem to be that focused on nationalist issues, on historical revisionism. He would be more difficult to criticize in that regard. More problematic, though, is the broader geopolitical situation. Japan wants to have a normal, balanced relationship with China. However, it cannot be seen to be too far away from its US ally. So if relations between China and the United States continue to deteriorate, that forces Japan really to follow along with the United States and also take a tougher line towards China.